So Mom, what are we making today?
We're making Mapo Tofu.
What is Mapo Tofu?
Mapo Tofu is a Sichuan hot dish, spicy dish, and it's the best known dish from Sichuan province in China.
Okay. So what's the first step?
Okay, first of all, we're using tofu. Most of the time you use soft tofu, but we're using a combination today of firm and soft.
How much tofu do we use?
Generally speaking, a block would do, but we like to make a little larger supply, so we're using essentially 1.5.
Okay.
So we'll cut these into, for the firm tofu, probably smaller portions, because they would take a little bit longer to cook, and so these comes up to what I would say not quite an inch in square. And for the firm tofu,
For the soft tofu?
for the soft tofu, we're going to make it a little bit larger because it tends to fall apart. So I'll probably go ahead and cut it like this, and then
Yeah, go ahead and just cut it.
go ahead and cut it through the middle. Okay, there we go. Then we'll, next thing we need is a combination of chopped green onions, probably a tablespoon or two, a teaspoon of chopped garlic, a teaspoon of chopped
A
ginger.
teaspoon of chopped, okay.
Okay.
Chopped garlic and chopped ginger, a teaspoon each.
Right, and they can be mixed together because this is cooked, and then we...
Should I go ahead and do that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do
So
that.
about this much?
Yes, that would be good.
This is the garlic.
And that's the ginger.
And this is the ginger. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then you mix these all together?
It can go in the saute pan. It'll mix together.
And then
Okay.
what else do we need?
Then
What other ingredients?
be needing hot bean paste, which most of the time you get it in jars. This happens to be in a can. It's a good brand.
How much do we use?
We'll probably be using a couple of tablespoons.
Okay.
And
What else do we need?
We'll also use a bit of sesame oil.
How much?
Maybe half to 1 teaspoon. Maybe a tablespoon of soy sauce.
Okay.
And then we'll also be using a little bit of sugar, about probably almost a tablespoon, so a couple of teaspoons perhaps. And then another ingredient would be the cornstarch, just for thickening.
Okay. How much cornstarch do you think?
I tend to use less than most people. I probably would just end up using about a teaspoon.
Okay, a teaspoon of cornstarch.
But you make a paste out of it.
Okay. And then any salt or anything else?
The soy sauce will give the basis for the salt.
How about?
And yes, well, we're going to use a bit of the peppercorns.
These are Sichuan hot peppers. They're called mala, and they are sort of numbing as well as spicy.
So we'll probably stir that at the beginning along with these ingredients. Okay. Start with
You probably have some oil. We didn't
right.
say. Okay, go ahead and do
What kind
it.
of oil is this?
She's soaking oil.
Okay. Okay. So we'll heat some oil.
How much oil, Mom?
Oh, probably a tablespoon or two.
A couple of tablespoons. Okay.
And you can bring those ingredients, and we'll go ahead and put a few of these peppers in.
So I'm going to put the green onion, the garlic, and the ginger in, as well as a few of these hot peppers. And once the oil heats up, we can
add a little bit more of the green onions since we have more chopped.
So about another tablespoon or so.
This is the low-fat variety, so we don't use a lot of oil here. Yeah, that is probably we'll bring the hot bean paste over. Put a couple of tablespoons in.
So this is the hot bean paste. We're going to put a couple of tablespoons in. Is the hot bean paste a little spicy too?
Oh yeah. Hot.
Okay.
So now it's all nice and put together, and we get the tofu. We'll put in the tofu.
You want me to put the firm tofu in?
Yeah, we'll put in the firm tofu. Soft tofu. And then we'll get some water.
About how much water do you want?
Put in the whole thing of water, which is about half a cup there.
About half a cup of water.
Or else you can, if you wish, that you can use broth. Always makes it more tasty. And now we want to add some soy sauce and sugar, and bring that over. Okay.
About how much soy sauce?
Let's go ahead and add a couple of teaspoons. Probably about 3. Okay. Tablespoon of sugar. Okay. That's probably plenty.
There was probably about a total. Looks good.
Yeah, it's actually pretty simple.
Do you need any sesame oil?
A little bit of sesame oil. Sesame oil makes everything taste better.
How much?
I just put some drops in. Essentially amounts to probably about 1/4 to half a teaspoon. Okay. If you want to thicken it, we'll mix some cornstarch. This is about a teaspoon of cornstarch with some water. Probably just put some water in there and make a little paste.
2 tablespoons. Maybe 3 tablespoons? Or?
Yeah, that's good enough. Okay.
So about 2 tablespoons of water.
Mix it in.
Okay, I'm mixing it together like this to make it
and
paste.
just pour it over. Thicken the sauce a bit. Just want to make sure that cornstarch is cooked. Now you know, those Sichuan hot peppers are optional since not everybody would have that, whereas the others are easily available. What do you think?
That's really good.
Good. You think it's spicy now?
Yeah, I can taste the Sichuan hot peppers too.
Okay.
I really just need a few of those.
Yeah, because it makes your tongue numb.
It looks great.
I think that's probably...
That's Mapo Tofu.
That's Mapo Tofu.